It's interesting, isn't it, how sometimes deep within, there's a part of you that wonders what others think, and how the weight of their judgment can feel so powerful. Like they're standing there looking at you, maybe criticizing or mocking. But you can already feel it, can't you? That little voice that whispers, what if they don't like this? What if they don't accept me? And in those moments, it's easy to forget. Perhaps the most important thing, it isn't what they think, but what you decide to believe about yourself. Imagine just for a moment that you could simply decide what it is that you like, what brings you joy, what resonates with you. And imagine how freeing it would be if there was no need to look for permission from someone else, no need for their approval. Can you feel it? A shift, a subtle change, where the judgments of others, they don't have to dictate your choices. You get to choose. You get to decide. And it's okay to have desires, wants and needs. Because after all, isn't that part of being human? It's natural, it's normal. You see, when you trust yourself more deeply, it's like you're tapping into an inner reservoir of strength that's always been there, quietly just waiting for you to notice it. There's no reason to be embarrassed by your desires, because in truth, those desires are a reflection of who you are. And the more you accept them, the more you let go of the pressure to be something else, something different. It's like finding an old treasure chest just hidden inside you, one that you didn't even know was there, and realizing the gold inside is your own unique set of preferences, your likes, your needs. And as you begin to realize that constant need for others to validate you, a shift begins to happen. You start to notice how much easier it becomes to trust others, to see the goodness in them, without the walls of doubt that you once carried. You may even find unexpectedly that the more you let go of the need to please, the more others feel comfortable around you, because they can sense your authentic confidence. It's almost like when you stop seeking permission from the outside world, the world begins to align with you in ways that you never expected. And it's fascinating, isn't it? How the simple act of accepting yourself can lead to greater joy. Imagine living a life where your desires, they aren't something to fear, but they're something to embrace, something to welcome with open arms. Can you feel how that opens up space for the life that you've always wanted? A life where there's no need to constantly second guess yourself, no need to doubt your worth, because you simply are. And in those moments where the fear creeps in, those moments when you feel the need to hide or to change to fit in, imagine just for a moment, you can breathe deeply and remind yourself, it's okay to be me. It's okay to want what I want. It's okay to trust that I'm enough just as I am. And as you do, that voice, that critical voice, it begins to quiet down. It's not in control anymore, you are. You may even find over time, the more you step into your true self, the less those fears hold weight. They don't have to control you. You've discovered the power of trusting in your own beliefs, your own values. And as you do, you'll see others' judgments, they fade into the background. You'll notice how easy it becomes to live your life the way you want, no longer burdened by the fear of judgment. Imagine how, with each passing day, your confidence grows. Like a plant that's been watered and nurtured, until you stand tall, fully expressing your desires, knowing that you're worthy of all the things that you wish for, simply because you exist. And when that happens, you'll discover something even more remarkable. You no longer need the approval of others to be happy, to feel content, to feel free. And the more you embrace this, the more you'll begin to trust life can be as easy as you allow it to be. The more that you believe in the good that exists in others, the more you'll see the goodness in yourself. And just like that, without the struggle, without the pressure, without the need to change, it becomes natural, effortless even. The more you accept who you are, the more the world around you begins to align with your true self. And the more you realize everything you've been seeking was already inside you, just patiently waiting for you to uncover it. Because there's something truly magical about the way the mind works. How, in an instant, a small shift in how you see things can change everything. It's like a secret door, just waiting for you to walk through it. Imagine for a moment that you've already unlocked that door, and you're stepping into a world where you get to decide, without hesitation or doubt, what's right for you. Isn't it interesting how often we forget we already have the key? How easy it is to lose sight of the simple truth that at any moment we can choose a different perspective, and just like that everything can shift. Think about it. What if deep down you already know exactly what you need, and what you want, what brings you joy? And what if instead of looking outside for validation, you started looking inside? The beauty of that is, the more you trust yourself, the more you realise that what you desire is not only natural, but it's right. It's yours to embrace. Because when you trust in yourself, there's no need for permission, no need for approval. It becomes your way of being. You get to choose without guilt, without fear, without hesitation. You can feel the weight lifting, the pressure releasing, as if the world is telling you it's okay, you're allowed to be you. It's almost as if you can feel the subtle energy in the air around you. The way things align when you allow yourself to want what you want without apology. Can you imagine that? You feel lighter, freer, knowing your desires, they're simply a part of who you are. And there's no shame in them, no need to hide them, no need to second guess them. They belong to you, and you deserve them. And as you begin to release the grip of needing others' approval, you notice how much easier it becomes to just be you. It's as if the more you relax into who you truly are, the more the world around you seems to soften, to mirror your inner peace. And you begin to notice how the people around you, those whose opinions once carried so much weight, they now seem less significant, as their voices fade into the background, replaced by your own authentic self. Because it's fascinating, really. Because in reality, when you stop seeking approval, you create space for others to truly accept you. You see, the less you look for the validation from others, the more they're drawn to your natural confidence. The less you try to fit into their mould, the more they see the real you, the true you, the one who no longer seeks to please or change. And in that, they feel your authenticity. They feel the freedom of your being. And you know what happens then? The more you live from that place of self-acceptance, the more you realise your desires, your needs, your wants, they're not a burden, they're a gift. The more you see that they are the building blocks of your life, guiding you towards what brings you joy, towards the life that's always waiting for you to claim it. It's interesting now how, the more you accept yourself, the easier it becomes to trust others. And as you stop doubting yourself, you start to see the goodness in others. And isn't it fascinating how, when you let go of the need to judge, to second guess, or to control, you begin to experience life with a sense of freedom, joy, and ease. Almost as if the universe itself is gently nudging you to trust in the process, trust in the flow. Trust that you don't need to force anything, because it just happens effortlessly, easily. And here's something even more profound. As you embrace your desires, as you allow yourself to live authentically, you start to notice how your world shifts. Things begin to align. People, places, and opportunities, they come into your life with such ease. It almost seems like magic. It's as if you've tapped into a hidden force, one that supports you as you step into your own power, as you allow yourself to desire, to dream, to take action. What if just by stepping into the truth of who you are, you can let go of all the fear, all the worry, all the pressure? What if all you had to do was breathe, relax, and trust that it's okay to just be you? You'd realise over time, the more you embrace this, the more the world responds to you with open arms, like a warm breeze that carries you towards the life you've always wanted. You'll notice the judgments of others, they fade away, like old stories that no longer serve you. And in those moments when doubt sneaks in, when that voice whispers, what if they don't like this? What if I'm wrong? You can just pause for a moment, take a deep breath, and remember, those thoughts, they're not who you are. You don't have to believe them. You don't have to follow them. You can simply observe them and let them drift away like clouds passing by. They've no power over you, because in truth, you already know what you want. You already know what you need, and that's enough. That's all you need. Isn't it incredible to think about it now? How as you let go of the need to prove yourself, you start to see how life becomes easier, more effortless, more flowing. It's like a river of life, gently carrying you along with its currents, supporting you every step of the way. No more struggles, no more resistance. Just a simple truth. You're enough just as you are. And with each step, you're becoming more aligned with your desires, your wants, your needs. And the more you step into this truth, the more you'll feel your confidence grow, like a seed sprouting into a beautiful flower. The beauty of this is, every moment is an opportunity to choose. Every moment is an opportunity to align with the truth of who you are. And the more you do, the more you'll notice life unfolds in a way that feels right, as if everything is moving towards your highest good, as if everything is falling into place, just the way it's meant to be. And the more you embrace this truth, the more you'll see how easy it is to trust, to love, to be free. You've already begun, and every step you take from here, it will only bring you closer to the life you've always dreamed of. The life where you're free to be yourself without hesitation, without fear, without doubt.